Barcelona will invest in a new right-back if Dembele completes £50 million PSG switch. Ousmane Dembele is moving ever so closer to joining Paris Saint-Germain, having reportedly agreed a 5-year deal with the French champions. Once PSG complete the deal, they are set to pay £50 million release clause to Barcelona, half of which will go direct to Dembele and his agent. Despite this clause, Barcelona are expected to free up a chunk of the wage budget following the sale of Dembele. This will enable them to sign a new player in the market. According to Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona are likely to go after a right-back following the imminent sale of Dembele. The right-back department has indeed become an Achilles heel for Barcelona in recent times, with Sagino Density struggling to perform. The club have been left with no recognized option in the position. This has forced the La Liga champions to look for an option in the market, especially with Julius Koundé unwilling to continue as a makeshift right-back. The reliable Italian transfer expert suggests Barcelona have already identified a few prime targets, including João Cancelo and Ivan Frasnida. Cancelo remains the priority target for the Catalans due to his experience and technical ability. The Blaugrana have been monitoring Cancelo's situation for a while now. He is available in the market, though Manchester City are gunning for a transfer fee of £50 million. If João Cancelo becomes unaffordable, Barcelona are likely to go after Ivan Frasnida. The Real Valladolid youngster could be available for a fee of around £10 to £20 million. Frasnida, though, is yet to win the trust of Barcelona's technical staff, with many pointing to his cost and his relative lack of experience at the highest level of football. But with the running out, Barcelona have a decision to make as they look to address one of the major problem area of the current squad. During this Sunday, had informed that the Barcelona had reopened definitively the folder of Ivan Frasnida like alternative for the right side. But the reality is that the priority is the incorporation of the international with Portugal. In case that is concretize the sale of Dembele to the Paris Saint-Germain, the Queues would be in conditions to go back to the teenager. The incorporation of the player citizen, the one who has the seen well of Xavi Hernandez and his staff, technical like reinforcement for the right-handed band of agreement to an information of the skilled journalist in the market of signings, Fabrizio Romano. If it finishes completing the sale of the Mosquito part of the budget could be allocated to complete the incorporation off the right side of 29 years old. Still, disconnounce the available price of Cancelo, but could render the 50 million euros, according to diverse sources. The Manchester City pretended to sell it by 70 kilos, but the Bayern Munich finished declining the offer and did not execute the option of purchase that had in the agreement of his cession. On the other hand, today foresees that the Barcelona increased only 25 million euros by the exit of Dembele. When it renewed his agreement in 2022, the club assessed to include a clause that allowed him abandon the club this summer by £50 million, and the half of the amount corresponded him earn it to him. The Barcelona assessed to his possibility because they were not in a condition to offer him a premium of renewal.